So guess who's been talking to themselves for the past 5 minutes? This guy. Yeah, screw the intro, You've seen the intro, You don't need the intro, we're just gonna skip the intro. Okay, yeah, so I've been talking to myself for 5 minutes. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? See, somebody said something right as I started talking, and I thought that meant you guys were, like, you could hear me. We've seen the intro. We're skipping the intro. Dang it, we're doing it live. I've never done that, and I think I've done that like twice in a row now, or at least twice in the past couple streams. How did I never do that screw up? Because I hit go live on OBS, I just forgot to hit go live on YouTube. That is the second time I've done that. And it's 2 years of streaming, and that's the first, I've done it twice in like the past 2 weeks. I had this good intro planned, I had it all set up. Man. Well, that kind of killed the vibe, so, hi! How's everyone doing today? It's Tuesday. David, thank you for becoming a member. Gareth, I run a week. I seen that on Twitter. Congratulations. It's good to hear. Anytime I see there's a giveaway, I try to give it a shout out, even if I have nothing to do with it, because I like people winning shit. So, today, this afternoon, this morning, depends on where you are in the world. It's mid-afternoon for me. We are building Big Papa Joey P's printing machine. We got ourselves a Prusa MK3S Plus kit. This is from Printed Solid. I want to give a shout out to Printed Solid for, I guess you would say, sponsoring this build series, providing the kit for this build series. So link in the description to Printed Solid if you need to get any printer food, printer parts, or printers. Make sure you check out Printed Solid. David's an awesome person. He pops in chat every now and then. We'll say hi when he shows up. But yes, we are building a Prusa. So it's no longer V Tuesday, it's Prusa Day. Prusa Day. I don't know. It's Prusa Day. We're building a Prusa. So, yes, the Mark III. This is the 3D printer that whenever you see a list online, what printer should I buy? It's a Mark III. Whenever you talk to a bunch of people involved in 3D printers, they usually say a Mark III, although more people are now starting to say the Mini. But I've been involved with 3D printing now 4 years, almost 4.5 now. I've been serious about the YouTube content creation, 3D printing stuff for a little over 2 years now. And while I've built many printers over the year, many Vorons, I got a V-Minion there, we got the Bonsai down there, and a few commercial machine unboxings, I've yet to build a Prusa. So I'm actually really excited to do this because I'm going to just address the comments. I've mentioned this on Twitter and on the YouTube community post. So, hey, I'm building a Prusa. A lot of people seem to think like, why? Why am I doing this? This isn't as complicated as a Voron. Why are you going backwards? It's because it's a Prusa. This is pretty much the standard for quality commercial entry-level 3D printer or home-level 3D printing. This is your benchmark, and I've yet to play with the benchmark printer. So I'm excited to unbox one of these and build one of these. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's you know, car review channels can't just always review sports cars. They got to check out the Civic every now and then. Dane, thank you for becoming a member. So thanks also to Printed Solid. We have some giveaways. So we have 2 prizes of 3 spools of Jesse filament. I'm not sure if it's PLA or PETG or both or one or the other. I'm sure when David shows up, he'll say it. But if you want to win, unfortunately, it's only Canada and US only. Printed Solid doesn't ship to Europe. If a European company wants to do a giveaway on this channel, let me know. But if you want to enter, it's pinned in the description. It's also in the description, or pinned in chat. It's also in the description. So, Gary, $5. Thank you. Appreciate it. Great day changing things up. Remember, if I do a lot of print builds on this channel, I can't always build Vorons. I can't always build the newest, the brand newest, you know, custom, you know, VZ bot or this printer or whatever. You know, it's nice to kind of go back to the roots every now and then. Like, for those that are remember, I'm still trying to hunt down hunt down a original wooden Ultimaker kit unbuilt, because I want to build one of those on stream, like the OG 10-plus-year-old Ultimaker kit. I'm still trying to find one because I would love to build one of those on stream. So I'm not always looking to build the latest and greatest. Heck, if a old school ANET kit showed up, I'd probably build it just so we could set it on fire. Love the matching shirt. It's a Wubby shirt. I went through, I'm rebuilding my wardrobe because I realized the other day I am 34 years old and I still have shirts from high school. So I've like cleared up my wardrobe and like severely cut down the amount of shirts I have, and I'm rebuilding right now. The E3D Easter egg, it's right here. I showed it off on stream the other day. This is in ABS Plus, Sparta 3D at 300% scale. So, I know Matter Hackers has a wood ultimate. The problem is it's 800 US, which is kind of pricey for a 10-year-old printer. So anyways, it's a Prusa Mark III. That's what it is. It's in the box. The box is dinged up. I knew about that when David was sending it to me. He's like, I have a box that's damaged. I can't really sell it to a customer because of the box is damaged, but the insides are fine. So he sent that to me, which makes perfect sense, you know. You don't want to send a customer a dinged up box, you know, the insides are all fine. But in my case here, the box is going in the bin right away. So let's open this up. I cut the plastic and I did this just to make sure the inside looked okay. I haven't gone further than this. And I have never actually watched a build series on a Prusa, okay? I've seen reviews on Prusas. I've seen people printing with Prusas, but I have never watched anything in regards to building a Prusa. So I'm gonna, yes, I have experience with building 3D printers. But I'm gonna try and go into this as blind as possible, just so we can kind of see how that goes. Now, is David here? Where's David at? David's here. Everyone say hi, David. Say thank you, David. Because I would not be able to do this without David. And print it solid. You missed the part. Oh yeah. For those that are just tuning in, for some reason I forgot to hit go live and talk to myself for 5 minutes before realizing I wasn't live. So. An OG Ultimaker. That's why I kind of want it. And then there's also like the Matter Hackers. Some people said, oh, do a Matter Hackers, or not a Matter Hackers, a Maker bot. I'll be honest, I think an OG Ultimaker will scale better to current like tech, like throwing Clipper on it, than an OG MakerBot. I think an OG Ultimaker has longer legs. So, I got some of this. Yay, more stuff. Good thing I took the garbage out so I can refill it. We have a Mark III at work, came assembled, 1,300 euro plus 300 MU, worth every penny. Yeah, this is the kit, so I gotta build it. So what do we got? We got the 3D printing handbook. Ooh. Print and share. Pinterest. Ew, Pinterest. Ew. Pinterest is horrible. So what is this? Oh, it's like a whole book. Is this the manual? Or, oh, this is just, okay. See, this is nice. Like, I've yet to unbox a commercial printer that comes with an actual manual on how to print. Oh, that's cool. I might actually go through that. I'm probably not going to do it right now on stream, but I'm going to go through that at some point. Oh, register your Prusa. Do I have a serial number that I got to, like, hide? Oh. Let me make sure there's no serial number in here. Pinterest is horrible. Oh, it corrupts your searches. Like, if you're searching for, like, pictures of anything and it comes up Pinterest, you have to, like, register on Pinterest to actually use, like, view anything on their site. It's horrible. So congratulations on getting a brand new original Prusa printer. We would like to take this moment to thank you for buying. I didn't buy it. Thank you, David. Directly from the author, Joseph Prusa. Ooh. So help, guides, driver, shop, info. This Prusa was built on April 11th, 2021. Cool. That's a nice book, but you want to go to the website for the instructions. Yeah, oh yeah, I know I gotta go to the website. What do we got here? Serials on the gantry RSA, you need to register if you want to order parts. Okay. No, I want to make sure that nobody accidentally, like, steals the registry, if that's a thing. What's in here? What's in the tube? Rods. Cool. Assembly instructions. Ooh, ooh. I thought you had to go online for this. Oh, I got some stickers. Yeah. So we got some stickers and we got the whole build manual. Oh shit. A whole illustrated build manual. That is actually pretty cool. There's also a website you can go to that has all this, but version 3.23. Delta PSU, so it's a Delta branded power supply. It comes in a, is that a metal case? Oh yeah, that's a metal. Oh, so it is the power supply is the case. Delta Electronics, it's a 240 watt power supply. That's it. And it looks like it's passive. Cool. 24 volt, 10 amp. Some boxes. Let me put this off here. I'm knocking everything over. Okay. What do we got? We got some silver PLA Prusa. That's cool. Actually, is this no, this isn't Prusa. Is it Prusa? Yeah, this is Prusa, right? Yeah. So we got some PLA. That's nice. It comes with filament. MK3S fasteners and electronics. Ooh, it even comes with glue stick. Fancy. Okay. You know what? These boxes are nice. The fact that the tabs slide into these little slots here instead of having to push over the stuff that's in the box. That is actually, not gonna lie, smart. I like that. I'm just going through the unboxing and then we'll get to the actual build. Derek 20, thank you, appreciate it. How does the Prusa Mark III compare to the ANET A8? Many betterer. It is many betterer. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably a threefold. Okay, so it's many betterer. Oh yeah, gummies, Haribo. So here's the thing. I'm actually not a huge fan of gummies, so this will be interesting because I know I'm supposed to eat these throughout the build because it's part of the manual. So we'll see. What else do we got here? Serial number. Oh, okay, there's my serial number. So I need to save that. And everything is okay. Does it come with candy? It comes with candy. It's a Prusa. That's why you buy it, right? You buy the Prusa for the candy. And then you just also happen to, you're actually paying, here's the thing, you're paying the, whatever it is, $800 for the kit. And you're paying for the kit, you're actually paying for the candy. The candy's $800, it just comes with a free 3D printer. So, oh hey, printed parts. Now these are all in the Pet G, if I'm not mistaken, except for like the fan shroud. So, cool. Put those aside for now. Gantry? Yeah, here we go. There's the steel sheet and the gantry and the bed. That's cool. What's this? Some aluminum extrusions, it looks like. Yep, so aluminum extrusion, some plates. These are aluminum, I'm assuming. Yep, these are aluminum plates. And one last box. Motors. Is that it? Okay, take the box down. I'm just trying to get everything unboxed so I actually have room to build the printer. And motor kit. And there are your motors. Original Prusa i3 extruder. Cool. Neat. So how are we going to arrange this? So we got the power supply over here. We'll put that there. Put that there. I'm probably going to need the gantry pretty quick if I'm not mistaken. Put that there. Power supply can go there. This can go there. The filament. let's open this box of filament up. Would a Haribo 6 and a Haribo Micro just work? A Haribo 6 would be complete drop-in. So a Haribo 6 is designed specifically to drop in where you had a V6. So other than the wiring, obviously you're gonna have to wire it in. But in terms of like V6 comes out, Haribo 6 goes in, exact same mounts. They are drop-in compatible. So yeah, this isn't Prusa unless it's like the old spool. But yeah, so some PLA silver filament made for Prusa. So this isn't Prusa, unfortunately. But hey, more filament is always good. Add that to the pile. Okay. What stepper drivers? I think it had 2130s, if I'm not mistaken. A Prusa, is it the Einzy or the Rambo? I can't remember, but it's 2130s, I believe. Prusa. Let's find the instruction. Have I been using the Minion a lot? I've been using it for PLA prints mostly. So I have been using it for a few things, and it's working fine so far. Prusa Mark III. So where is... Oh, okay, so we got the Prusa Mark III. Where is the instructions? Video, feature, spec, reviews, awards. Awards and press. Where are your instructions? Oh, see the assembly manual for yourself. Here we go. I am okay with that. There we go. Einzy. Yeah, so it's the Einzy. Hopefully I don't drop this iced coffee. Yeah, just put the name in chat. So, how it works is you can only enter the draw during the live stream itself. I know I have viewers in different time zones, so you don't have to be present to enter, but you can only enter during the live stream, okay? So that's kind of like how I like doing it. It's a good trade-off, I think, than having to be here, because I know I got users or viewers in different time zones. So how it's going to work is if you win, I send that name and the email to David, and then David contacts you from Print Solid. I don't want to know where you live. I don't need to know where you live. So, yes, it's an ice cap. Did I say iced coffee? Ice cap. So, put our stickers aside, put our candy aside. I got a small like throat cold or something, so I'm a little, if I sound a little off, that's probably why. So, let's finally build ourselves a Prusa. Introduction. Why do I have the dancing baby up? Goodbye, dancing baby. We're not doing a draw right now. So, difficulty, very easy. All the required tools. I'm going to need some needle nose pliers. I got that. I'm going to need a Phillips screwdriver. I have that somewhere. Where's my Phillips? I've got it somewhere. It'll show up. I used it for something. I've got screwdrivers. There we go. Got my kit. Okay, and some Allen keys. There you go. Cool. The printer package contains a lubricant which is intended for maintenance. No need to use now. The bearings are lubricated. There is a dedicated online manual on how to clean. Okay, no soldering is required. No wire crimping can wire. Label guides. All the boxes and bags, parts included for the build are labeled, numbered, or blah, 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 and what you need for the bag box. Cool. Use labels for reference. Most of the labels are scaled 1:1. Oh, that's nice. You can use the enclosed letter, blah, 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 cheat sheet, spare bag, view high resolution. So if I click that, I get a high resolution photo. Oh, that's cool. I'm going at this like a newbie. I could probably figure out how to probably build this without the manual, but we're going into this. We're going into this like, what is a 3D printer? What is this? Most 3D printed parts on original Prusa are marked with their version. Oh, cool. So they have like ABC and, oh, that's cool. In case you have issues with assembly, okay. Lost in the instructions, missing screw or cracked print, let us know. You can use these channels so they have a live chat. So, part of the reason I recommend Prusas Again, I've been recommending them for a while, you know, I've yet to build one, is the support. So what we're gonna do is I'm purposely gonna screw something up in this build, and I'm gonna contact Prusa and see if they know how to fix it. It's like if you watch Linus Tech Tips, how they do that. They buy computers from like Dell or whatever, and then they like pop out a stick of RAM and like, oh, my computer showed up and I don't know how to, it's not working. Then they see how good the online tech support is. Well, they've got 24/7 live support, so I am going to test it. I'm not going to do something crazy. I'm going to do something that I think is I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm going to do something that I think is a relatively common thing to screw up. And we're going to see if we can get it fixed and how quickly they can fix it. So I'm going to try that because that's one of the things with the Prusa. Domenico, $2. A glass of JP wires is also recommended. I don't have any right now. I'm out. Square nuts. I've been pre-warned about the square nuts. Whenever they start shipping them to customers, because I got to pre-order it. Okay, 3D printed parts are very precise. However, they still need tolerance in the printed part. Therefore, it might happen that the nut won't easily fit in. Use a screw with thread long enough to pull it through. Okay, and if it falls out, just use a piece of tape to temporarily hold it. Using glue isn't recommended as it can partly reach into the thread and you won't be able to tighten the screw properly. Yeah, true. Every time you recommend to use the screw pulling technique, you will be reminded with Joe's avatar. Hey, that's Joe. Okay. Electronics, okay. Reward yourself. The biggest issue with previous builds, which had addressed the inadequate bear consumption. Most of you don't have bears for all the chapters. How to successfully finish. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, next part. Yeah. Hopefully I caught that. A little lithium grease. Yeah, grease is a common trick to hold a nut in place. Just call them up and say you got an empty box. Okay, let's see here. Classic might end up with wire outside the channel for the tool head. I'd be curious how compared to a FISEC kit. Tools are included with the kit. Oh, they are? Okay. So, tools necessary for this chapter. So, we are going to need the YZ frame. And I've got my granite or my quartz offcut here, which is nice and flat to build the printer on. We need our aluminum extrusions 4X and aluminum frame 1X. Okay, so get my extrusions out. I got a little divider. I will say everything is packaged very nicely. And the ends, overhead. The ends are anodized, so that means they cut them to size and then they anodize them, which is nice to see. And then some screws. So where's my fastener box? Fastener box, there we go. I'm probably gonna keep the fastener box out because I'm probably gonna be using fasteners a lot. So. Pretty sure the bearings haven't changed since I built. They will wear out faster if you don't. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pack them with grease. Don't worry. So what do we got in here? We got electronics. We've got extruder box, so we don't need the extruder box. We don't need the electronics. LCD, don't need that. Wire, don't need that. Oh, it does come with the screws and everything you need. Nice. Or the Allen keys and everything. Cool. Look at that. Oh, it doesn't say Prusa on the screwdriver. Oh well. Isopropyl alcohol. Wires. Gubbins. Okay, so what do I need here? I need M516. Is that in this bag? Yes. M5. Okay, that is... What? Okay, that's kind of weird. So it says, okay, this bag has M516R. But then the bag itself is just labeled 32 Y-axis. But not, you know, saying what size screws that. But okay. Yeah, it shows the actual screw size. Yeah. So if I do that, it goes, oh, cool, that's the same. Or you could just, you know, grab a scale. What's the R? M516R. What does the R mean? Okay. Anyways. I just normally see it M516 because it's length. 447. We have 447 people already? Dang. Make sure you like that smash button. Doing a draw. Don't forget. If you want to enter your chance to win some filament from Printed Solid, some Jesse filament, link in the description. It's also pinned in chat. So, YZ frame mounting. Take the longer aluminum extrusions and place them next to the frame. Make sure your engraved Prusa logo top left and the safety sticker right are visible. Okay. Prusa sticker. We are good. Okay. Note, the screws are inserted from the opposite side of the frame. If you need to manipulate the frame, make sure it's ensure using the correct holes. So the second picture, use the M5 screws. Tighten. Now tighten the screws fully on a diagonal. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you do opposite corners first. Okay. Nuno, thank you for becoming a member. R for rounded. I could see that. I could see that. So these are the longer ones first. Go. Just get these started for now. Oh, it's the inner ones. What am I doing? It is the inner ones go there. One, two. Jan, 40. Cheers, appreciate it. Take a bets on how many lost fasteners by the end of stream. Billions and billions. We're gonna try and build it without losing all the screws, but as is tradition, no guarantees. Safety is not guaranteed. Okay, so there. So it says alternate. Mark 3. I think they're just, honestly, in my opinion, I think they're just going to go to a Mark 4. They've iterated the Mark 3 so many times. And honestly, in my opinion, Mark 4, it'll have a segmented heat bed like the XL has, a 32-bit controller, maybe a touchscreen, and a built-in Wi-Fi interface of some sort. Rabbit Ambulance 5, thank you, appreciate it. Have you heard of this cool new printer called a Voron? I'm interested in that. I've heard about them. Apparently they're pretty fast, and they're really good at like ABS, but I mean, like, who prints with ABS nowadays, right? I seen a YouTuber, he said ABS was bad, and PETG is the future. So why would I print ABS? So I don't know, I'll take a look at that. Oh yeah, well i3, I guess you're right, so it'd be a Mark 4, i3 Mark 4. Oh, and they probably have the neck extruder on it, which I'm kind of interested to see how that is. It looks big though. Okay, there we go. So those are the inner ones, okay, and then we put the outer ones on. Take the shorter aluminum extrusions. The short extrusions must be placed on the side where the engraved Prusa logo is not visible. Note, screws are inserted from the opposite side. Ensure you're using the correct holes. Tighten on a diagonal. Okie dokie, so we'll do that. Gee, funny money. I wonder if Tom can still call you the Voron guy after this stream. I am not a number. I do more than build Vorons, see? I've been wanting to build a Prusa for a while. Originally, I did want to do the Mini. But unfortunately, that's not available as a kit from Printed Solids, so he suggested this, and I'm like, okay. Honestly, it's just getting into the Prusa ecosystem is what I wanted to do. Like, they're still solid printers, you know, like the Mark III is getting old now, like, was it 5 years from the original? Hey, the porn bots are here. We're popular, guys. Everyone, if you haven't liked the smash button yet, make sure you do that, because then the that means we're popular and the porn bots show up. There we go. Thank you, Sanity. That's how you know the stream's doing good, when the porn bots show up. Well, remember when these came with, like, what is it? They used threaded rod for the frame. Coffee black. Hello? What the heck? It didn't charge? I had this plugged in overnight. 1 second. There we go. I don't know what happened. I had it plugged in all night, or like since the last stream, and it just didn't decide to charge. Okay. Engagement. There you go. That was not on purpose. Christopher, thank you for becoming a member. Okay, there we go. I think that's enough Fs. It's twice today I was talking to myself. I know. But yeah, back to the Prusas. There's a reason people build print farms using Prusas, okay? Look at Repcord, you know, the Repbox folks. Pooch has a bunch of Prusas because they work. Joel just built himself a print farm, and what did he use? Prusas. He bought like, how many? 20? I think 20 plus. Because they just work. They are known, reliable, good printers. And yeah, you can build a print farm out of Enders, but it's funny, every time I watch a video on YouTube of somebody showing off their print farm, and it's like all Enders or CR10s or whatever, and they're going through their farm and they're like, yeah, and these are all the printers that are down right now that I have to fix because this broke or whatever. It's like, yeah, there's a big difference in quality. It's quality control is what costs the money. Because let's be honest, a Prusa, in terms of like the parts for a Prusa, isn't $800 to $1,000. It's not. You can buy the kits off AliExpress that are clones of a Prusa for what, a third or 2/3 or half the price roughly. So 23. Yeah, he's got like, yeah. And they have, yeah. So you're paying for like the quality control. You're paying for like the support and the time that, you know, the company puts into ensuring everything works good and whatnot. So I think I tighten these ones. Yeah, okay. It's a printer, guys. Okay. Okay, final frame check. Before we proceed further, it's important to make a final check. It's very important to have the extrusions in the correct side of the frame. We've done that. Okay, long extrusions in the front, and they are towards the middle, and short extrusions in the back, and they are on the outside. Okay, so y-axis front and rear plate. So we need more M516s in the front and rear plate, and the power supply holders, which are M3N2. Carlos, thank you for becoming a member. What are those M3N2? Which are these guys? Oh, M3NE. Okay, there we go. There we go. And there we go. Okay, got that, we got that. Printing yet? Almost. Okay, so rotate the frame with the longer extrusions towards you. Place the front plate of the extrusions, don't tighten them yet. Now tighten them, okay, so put them all in and then tighten them on diagonal. Okay. So, that is the front plate, okay. That goes like that. I guess it doesn't matter which way is the front. Yeah, there's no tapped holes or anything on this. The frame isn't flat because this little part down here actually sticks up. So like the extrusions actually, like if you look here, there's actually like a little bit of a lip here. So the extrusions don't sit flat, but you still want to build it on something flat. So you have this resting and then you have the other end of the extrusion resting. So at least it's square. That's what you're doing, really. Okay. So while I'm screwing this together, if you haven't had the chance yet to enter for the draw for some printed solid Jesse filament, if you live in Canada or the US, link is in the description. It's also pinned in chat. Give a shout out to David at Printed Solid for providing the Prusa MK3S kit used in this build series. So these aren't tight yet, by the way. They're actually, they go a little too much. I'm just screwing them down, and then we'll set it flat, and then we'll tighten them up. And then also, while you're in the description, don't forget to like that smash button. Helps the numbers out, helps the metrics out. And if you want to support the channel, content I create, and the things I do, there's links in the description as well. Consider becoming a member of the channel. We do a monthly members only stream, and that will be on Thursday, actually. Or Patreon if that's your thing. Are there any 3D printing expos in Canada? As far as I'm aware, there are none. There was a maker fair in Toronto. There used to be. I don't know if it's still a thing, but as far as I'm aware, there are no like maker fairs in Canada, or like there's no Midwest Rep Fest equivalent in Canada. But speaking of, I am going to Murph. I am going to Murph. So if you're going there in June, I'll see you there. And then also Rapid TCT Detroit. I will be going there because it's literally 40 minutes from my house across the border. Like it's like there. So, okay, rear plate. Take the YZ frame and rotate it. Place the PSU on the. Oh, okay. So I got to put these two in right now. Okay. So I've put these two nuts in, and then I put the back plate on. Okay. Hello, Wolfgang. And then the top goes up, looks like. Okay. Or was it? Yeah, Maker Fair's kind of died with Rona, I think. Is that 20 minutes? Well, it's about the center. It's at, I don't know if it's at the Kobo Center or like whatever the Kobo Center is called now, if they change the name. But as far as I'm aware, it's like I'm like a 30-minute drive from the border, and then it's like 15 minutes over the border. So as long as I don't get, you know, screwed over by border guards, it's not that far of a trip for me. So what I need to figure out is how to record there. I need to figure out a camera setup or something, like for vlogging, because that's my plan for Murph. Is instead of doing like dedicated videos on a specific subject at Murph, I'm just gonna vlog the whole thing. So I'm just gonna record basically as much as I can, and then make it like a vlog trip. You know, like day 1, day 2, like there and back type thing. Make it like a vlog series instead of trying to make like you know, curated content, I think. Maker Faire Prague. I would love to go to that. I know, like, that's pretty much the Prusa show. But yeah, that's a little out of the budget right now. Sony ZV-1. I've heard good things of the ZV-1. I'd personally rather get the E10, the ZV E10, because it has changeable lenses, and I have spare lenses, so I could buy it cheaper. But I don't think they make the E10 anymore. Will this be my slowest printer to date? No, the Bonsai is probably slower. But I mean, let's be honest. This has the same NEMA 17s as every other 3D printer out there. You can run this fast if you really wanted to. Put Clipper on it. But we will be running this bone stock for a bit. The plan is run it bone stock for a bit and then do some upgrades on it to see what we can kind of get out of it, including probably a bear mod, I think. We'll do the bear frame. Resin printers can be quick because you don't have your XY time don't count. It's only how fast your Z is. So like I would love to get my hands on the Prusa resin printer because it's fast, but it's also pricey. Okay. Y-axis geometry check. Before you proceed further, place the flame on a flat. Place the blah blah blah. English. Place the frame on a flat surface. This is crucial. All the components are drill cut by machine for highest precision, but with uneven tightening, it is possible to warp the frame. Using your hand, try to wiggle the frame from side to side. I think we're good. Using your hand, try to wiggle front to back. Da, da, da. Oh, we got a little bit of a rock. We got ourselves a little bit of a rock. We got a little bit of a rock. Where is our rock coming from? Is it coming from this front piece here? We got ourselves a wee bit of a rock. It ain't much, but it is there. What am I going to do for dinner today? I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner tonight. No, that just made it worse. What the heck's going on here? Oh, you know what? I bet you it's that back plate. Let's see here. Yeah, we're still out a bit. Is it? It's at one side. Well, maybe if I loosen this. Take your time, make sure your frame is square. This is like the most critical part of a printer because everything hangs off the frame. If the frame ain't square, your bed mesh could probably take care of it, but still you don't want to. Programmer X5, thank you, appreciate it. Instruction unclear, ice cap stuck in printer, please help Prusa. Papa Joey P, help! We're good now. Making sure I'm tightening the screws up a little bit and then snugging them up so that we don't accidentally like over torque it and cause it to twist. There we go. Nope, as soon as I tighten it up, that moves. So maybe it's the back here that's out. Rubber feet compensate some. Skew compensation works. Yeah, it's true. You can always, like, here's the thing. If your frame's crooked, as long as your motion isn't binding, you can kind of get away with it with compensating in firmware for things, so. Doesn't have to be perfect, but, like, remember, it's a 3D printer. It's a glorified hot glue gun splooging out molten plastic. You're only going to get so much accuracy out of it. Like, obviously, you know, the more square you build it, yeah, the better it'll be. But yeah, this one corner right here will not go down. Yeah, I might just live with it. It's only out, like, not much. Da-da-da. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this one corner here. It just will not go down. I think the extrusion is warped. Is it the extrusion is warped? Which, let's be honest, aluminum extrusions are not precision. They're just extruded aluminum. They're not like a precision thing. But I would like to get this one corner down. Okay, come on. Are you down? You're down. Okay, so now snug you up. You're still down. Snug you up. You're still down. And snug you up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that extrusion is warped because it just will not sit flat, but you know what? It's not anything that I'm concerned about. So you can see an air gap, but it's like nothing. So we're just gonna roll with it. I'm not super concerned. Yeah. Even all that fiddling, it's exactly the same as it was before. I'm thinking we got ourselves a bent extrusion. So do I take it out or do I just kind of rotate it? Good idea. Let's be honest, it's a Prusa build. It doesn't take that long. We gotta pad out this build series somehow. Gotta wait for the XL to come out. We gotta fill it with something. Am I gonna use my Prusa help? I'm not gonna call him for that. This is a pretty trivial problem. Paul, 10, thank you, appreciate it. Great content as always, learned so much over the years watching. It's awesome to hear. Oh, the porn bots are back. Remember, you fight the porn bots by liking the smash button and Sanity hitting the ban button. Okay, so let's rotate you. Because the porn bots don't hit the like button, right? So by you hitting the like button, we fight the porn bots. That's how we do it. Call and just say, hey, I'm live building your printer and it's crooked. What's wrong? Nah, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, that's like something with aluminum extrusions. Aluminum extrusions are not always perfectly straight. A lot of the times you'll see printers that use V-wheels, even with like a bed probe, and you'll find people like, I can't get my bed probe to actually work. I always have like, you know, it never prints a really good first layer. It's because trig, right? If your nozzle is here and your probe is here, when they're on the same zero, when Z0 is the same, they work. But if your extrusion's twisted and as your carriage moves down the extrusion, it does this or this, the distance changes. Because the most firmware assumes that the probe and the nozzle are always on the same plane. If your extrusion is twisted and you use V-wheels that ride on the extrusion, it's more noticeable. Now, this can also happen with rails. I've seen it happen with rails, where the extrusion was like so twisted, even rails couldn't untwist it, but... Okay. Problem with the aluminum profile is that they are 6 meters long when they handle a transport. It bends and twists, and then they cut it. Exactly. Like, aluminum profile is not a precision thing. So whenever you try to use something that's not precision as your motion system, you are very susceptible to things just not working. Now, I know people use them because they're cheap and it works. Don't get me wrong, it works, but like, you know, V-wheels for a camera dolly is different than V-wheels for a motion system where you need to be, you know, within 0.1 millimeters for a good first layer. Oh, there we go. I think we're good. Good. We are good. Voila. Okay. Coffee Black, I have no idea. You'd have to contact DFH. I don't know. I just forward the info to him and that's it. Okay, geometry check. Okay, mounting anti-vibration feet. I can do that. Note this step is optional for now. We recommend mounting the feet now to protect the work surface. Yes, please. Okay. So I need anti-vibration foot. Okay, foot. There we go, foot. Oh, these are just injection molded thingies. Okay. The next strip of the okay, so turn the YZ frame on its side and insert and rotate. Oh, they just click in type thing. Okay. That works. That just kind of goes there, I guess. And that's pretty easy. Yeah, no wobble. We're good. Ooh, those feet are sticky. Ooh, wow, those feet have some grip. Holy shit. Those are, I want to know where Prusa is getting these feet. These are actually a really nice foot. They just slide in. Okay, ooh, Project R3D 50. Thank you, appreciate it. That's a weird looking switch wire. I know. I think I'm building it wrong. I'm following the instructions though. We'll see how we end up. Okay, preparing the Y belt idler. Those feet are much nicer than the original Mark III ones. Oh. Okay, so Y belt idler 1. Okay, so we're gonna need some printed parts. So Y belt idler 1. Okie dokie. Y axis. Okay, so I'm assuming we're doing Y axis stuff, so I'm gonna keep the Y axis bag out. Oh, that's one of the things we're gonna test with this. I'm going to take this printer and enclose it and print a bunch of ABS and see how these PETG parts hold up. They're shiny. Oh. Somebody call the Ghostbusters, because there is some severe ghosting on these parts. Now, don't get me wrong, they're functionally fine, but somebody call the Ghostbusters. Okay, so where's my Y-axis bag? Okay, Y-axis bag. Okay, so I need some M318. Okay, let me... Okay, I'm assuming it's all in here. Yeah, it's all got to be in here. Okay, so we got this. And they turn out parts really fast. Oh, I understand. There's a big difference between, you know, printing for yourself and printing for production. Okay, so we put the two M3 nuts. Oh, they're nylock. Okay. So take the Y belt idlers and insert the two M3N nuts on the top. Okay. Beard is looking stout. Thank you. Oh my god. The T-nuts! Okay, so we put two M3 nuts in here. So what I'm going to do is get a helper screw. Oh, if I can reach one. Because, of course, I am tied in because my mic decided to not charge for some reason. Yeah, these aren't nylock. So that goes in. Okay, what the heck is with this music? Let's get something better. Let's go with some EDM. Mix it up a bit. Okay. And then the nylock goes in the bottom. Okay. And then that goes in there, and that uses an M318. That's way too long. M318. Right there. Insert the prepared bearing in the Y belt idler. Bearing housing doesn't matter. Secure the bearing to the M3. Don't fully tighten the screw. Okay. That's a screwdriver bit. Or is my good bit? Line up. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got that. And I fix a kit. What, you don't like my complete knockoff AliExpress iFixit kit? Right, do you think this is LTT? We got the budget for iFixit kits here. Okay. And then M310s, rotate the frame. Take the Y belt idler. Oh, there's a little mark on it. Oh, smart. And that goes there. And then M310s will hold it on. That's M312. M310. And M310. Okay. And secure there with 2 M310 screws. Tighten the screws until the printed part reaches the surface of the plate. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay. It's an ES126. Okay, Y idler. Okay, it's a Y-axis motor. So, are all these motors the same, or do they got? Oh no, they got little labels. E, Y, Y-axis. Okay. So Y-axis motor. And we got the printed part here. Sure, using the correct motor. There are labels at the bottom of the casing. There. Oh, it's also on there. Y-axis. Okay. And we got M310s, M3N nuts. Okay, so we've got to put some nuts in here. Are these are aluminum plates. These plates are aluminium. Yeah, steel is probably not really needed for this application. 3D printer, there's no cutting forces. There are no forces on the tool head. It's just the tool head. Okay, so we put those in. And then we put on, so take the Y motor and insert 2 M3 nuts. In this case, place the Y motor in the motor. Use 2 M310s and tighten together. Okay. So we got that coming out there. That goes there. And 2 M310s, which are these guys. Okay. Check. Get one started, put the other one in, get that one tight, and then go back and tighten the first one. There we go. That looks like that. Okay, take the Y motor and place it in the rear plate extrusion. So the Y motor has 2 screws M310. Okay, so that goes there. That goes like so. And 2 M310s. Overhead. Okay. Make sure the motor shaft must be facing towards the aluminum extrusion with the PSU holders. So, motor shaft, PSU holders. Yep, we're good. Okay, y-axis. Okay, so we're moving on to the y-axis already. Get the carriage for that, which is under all this stuff. And for those unfamiliar, yes, it's the exact same bed carriage the Switchwire uses. We use the Mark 52 bed because it's a good bed system. If it ain't broke. Okay. Look at this, guys. Here I was. I had gone out before, you know, because, you know, it's a Prusa, right? So before I went out to build this, I went out and bought bags of zip ties, because that's what Prusas use, is zip ties. And they've updated their design, and they don't use zip ties to hold the y-axis bearings in anymore. So, what age are we living in where you're building a Prusa without zip ties? Like, come on. I thought zip ties were structural. Okay, so y-axis. So those go there. Some nylocks, some M312s. The printer package contains a lubricant which is intended for maintenance. No need to use now. So let's see here. Get these bearings out. And because they're all greasy and I don't want to get my hands all greasy, wear my gloves. The zip ties are coming. Age of Aquarius. What? Oh, oh. Zip ties are only structural on Russian tanks. Okay. So. Oh, good. They do make a note about how to properly orientate your bearings. Right? So if you put your bearings in like this, you don't want them like this. You want them like this. And do they screw into the carriage? I think they do. So these are lubricated with an oil. Personally, I'm going to let it roll as is. But when this gets torn apart for the rebuild, when I turn it to a bear down the line, I'm going to pack them with grease. I'm personally not a huge fan of oil as a lubricant for bearings. It's lighter, yes, and it provides less resistance, but it doesn't last as long as a grease. And I'd rather it last longer, personally. But that's just me. Switchwire versus Prusa, a possible future? Possible, but they're other than, like, you know, here's the thing. No, not gonna lie, I use a Prusa Mark III profile for my Switchwire. Like, I use Prusa's Mark III profile with the speed sped up just a little bit, honestly. Yeah, these are already lubricated, apparently. According to the manual, these are already lubricated. But they're lubricated with like an oil, I think. And now they got these little clippies. Focus. So back in the day, it used to be zip ties, and now you have these little clips. Okay, and these are M312s. Oh, I gotta put nylocks on the other side. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this one at a time now. Prusa, why didn't you guys just tap this carriage? Yeah. Personally, I am not a fan of nylocks in this type of use case. let's use the pliers that come with the kit. The heck? Oh. There we go. Like, I know nylocks are good because they don't, they don't work themselves loose, but I'd rather just screw it in and be done. I don't think they ever changed those holes. Oh yeah, because it used to be a zip tie that went through there, right? If I'm not mistaken. In your hole. There we go. Okay. Where's my third set of hands that's supposed to come with this kit? Right? There's supposed to be a third set of hands that come with this kit. If I'm not mistaken. What is wrong with this picture? Forrest Gump, I am not a smart man. Okay, let's fix this quickly. You saw nothing. What the heck, chat? How come none of you guys caught this? That's why you're here. You're here to help me. How come none of you guys caught that? Oh, did I miss something? You said we had to drag this. Well, I don't want to drag it on too long. I do need to have a free schedule when the XL comes out at the end of the year, right? So... go. Am I screwing up and using the wrong size screws here? I am. Shoot, M312s. I used the wrong size screws for that one there. I gotta fix it. Plot twist, they're all on the wrong side now. Keep them loose, I will need to align it. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Good point. One more. Well, as long as everything's cut straight, really you shouldn't have to align it. Because it's all on a flat surface. Like the actual slots, like it's held in there pretty tight. There's no real adjustment room, but we'll see. Yeah, so I need to swap these screws out because these are not the right screws. Yeah, they should be pretty aligned from the factory because, like, they're sitting directly on a flat surface. They are on a surface, so they really shouldn't need aligning. There, 1 through 12, 1 through 12. But we'll see when we get to it. U-bolts. Was it U-bolts before? Because I remember it was zip ties, and then did they go to U-bolts and then they went to this, or did they go straight to this? Okay, so it was zip ties, then U-bolts, then these clips. Okay. Okay. Gloves are hot. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about keeping them loose, so. Okay, inserting smooth rods in the carriage. Take the smooth rods and compare their lengths. For Y carriage, you need the mid-size rods, 330. Okay. Got the mid-size rods. You can slide these smooth. Gently insert the rod straight into the bearings. Do not apply too much force and tilt the rod. If you can't slide the smooth, check the line properly. In case you push the balls out of the bearings, please count them. 1 or 2 balls is okay. If they are more than that, please consider ordering new bearings. Okay, so we put these on. Okay. Y-axis, smooth rods. So we need that. M310s and nuts. Square nuts. One, two, three, four. Okay. No button. Yeah, I'm using all the parts that come with the kit. I'm following the kit exactly as it says. Okay. So, preparing the wire. Take the Y rod holder and insert 2 M3 and okay, the square nuts. In case you can't press the nut in, don't use excessive trick. Okay, so I gotta put 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, so it's 3. Okay, so 3 nuts on each one. Okay. So. Ah. All I could say is it'll be nice when everyone moves over to heat sets. That will be nice. Okay, so we got 1. There's some gunk in there. Heat sets are more betterer. That is correct. Go. Go. Remember, if you have not entered yet for your chance to win some Jesse filament from Printed Solid, who has provided the kit used in this build series here. When you live in Canada or the US and you want to win some, there's a link in the description. It's also pinned in chat, so make sure you enter that before the end of the stream so you have your chance to win. It's 2 prizes of 3 spools of filament. That one, that one, that one, that one. Oh. Ow, that hurt. Okay. So we've gone ahead, we've prepped all that. Mounting the Y holder. Okay, so place the carriage on a flat surface with the bearings facing up. Push the Y rods on the rod, or right on. Okay, so that hole towards the middle. Okay. Big heat cert. Yeah, it's a conspiracy. Okay, so that is that. Then we put those on, hold towards the middle. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, take your Y carriage, including the smooth rods, wide holder, and place them in the YZ frame. Make sure the two bearings on the left side. Okay, so we got a frame there. Secure the front two with two M310s. Tightly secure both screws equally, but not completely. We'll tighten them fully later on. Okay. So screws on the left, or the double on the left. Okay, now we use all 3 10s to hold them in. Now, it would help if I had the part down all the way so that the actual part lines up. And it says just get them started. Okay. Okay, 2 M310s from the top. Okay, so these ones don't line up perfectness, but they still start, so. These ones you tighten in apparently, okay. Okay. So secure the front two with 2 screws, tighten both screws equally but not completely. We will tighten them fully later. Okay, now do the other side. Okay. So insert the second set, tighten both, insert the M310, tighten it. Okay, so these are the top ones. There we go. Okay. In case the M3S nuts keep falling out, please flip the frame upside down, tighten both frame parts, and then, okay, we didn't have that issue, luckily. So tighten that, tighten that, tighten that. Aligning the smooth rod. Proper alignment of the smooth rod is crucial to reducing noise and overall friction. Okay, so loosen these so that they can move freely. Okay, so those can move freely. Move the Y carriage back and forth across the aligner channel lengths to align them. Then move the carriage to the front plate and tighten all the screws in the front, then move to the back. Okay, so sounds a little dry, but smooth. Cool. Okay. Well, they are lubed, but they're lubed with oil, and that's what Prusa specs. Like they say, according to them, they came lubed. So, is what it is. I will be packing them with grease later, believe me. I know they sound dry, but they said they were oiled. That I'm building it as it says. Okay, so we got that. So there is a flat part on the rotor shaft, rotated similar in the picture below. Okay. I can't see. Okay, like that. Place the GT216 pulley on the Y motor shaft as shown. Don't press the pulley against the motor. You've got so the pulley can rotate freely. One of the screws must be facing directly against the pad flat. Okay. So it looks like there's a little bit of an air gap, so we'll just kind of... We're going to have to adjust that later anyways. Okay. So we need some belt. So we need our tensioner blocks, which are these guys. That and our belt. Where is the belt? E-axis. Oh, there's the belt. No, I'm not going to lube it. I am building it as per the instructions. They said it was good. So there we are. I haven't opened the gummy bears yet. Don't worry. I am actually not a huge fan of gummy candies, so if we finish the stream with 500 likes, maybe I'll try some of them. There you go. I'm going to bribe you guys. So I'm honestly not a huge fan of gummies. So, okay. So assembling the belt. Okay. So smaller of the two printed parts. So there's two. C1, C1. Oh, I see. Okay, the smaller one. Insert M3 nut. I'm not eating the whole bag. I don't know. I don't think these are the ones that have the bad reaction if you eat the whole bag of gummy bears. Those that know what gummy bears I'm talking about. And put that down here. Yeah, I might save him for the little guy. We'll see. Gummy bears for dinner. I gotta figure out dinner still. I might just hit up the McDonald's. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There we go. Positive waves, $9.99. All these mentions of lube will bring the bot back. Oh no! Okay, so whoop, 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 whoop. Focus. Focus. There we go. So we got our that there. That there. It looks like that. You're good. I'm about to build the, how am I liking the ERC? I like it, I just don't use it because I don't print a lot of multi-material or multicolor prints. It's just not my thing. But I do use it a lot for just, I'm being lazy and I don't want to constantly swap what spools I have loaded in the machine. So I just keep like a whole assortment of common spools that I use loaded. So that way, if I want to start a print, I could just go, okay, I want to print with green, and I could just select it from here instead of having to go change out what filament I want to print with. Okay, Ben, one end of the belt around the M310. Okay. Back show. And then we put it in there and we tighten it. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Papa Joey P knows what he's doing. I trust him. I don't trust where I put my Allen keys. Try to get it all the way over. There we go. Okay. Do you know HBot? HBots aren't really built much anymore. I know that they have issues with racking. That's a common issue with HBots. And the teeth are up, so we got it built the right way. Tighten the screw until you reach the nut. Don't over tighten the screw, you will deform the belt. Okay, let me back this off a little bit. Did I lose my Allen key? Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. So we got that. We gotta flip this over. Yeah. Okay, using the M3, fix the belt holder to the Y carriage. Okay, M310. Okay, these ones are tapped. Is that M310 or is that M312? Let me double check here. Make sure I'm using the right one. M310, yep. Okay, so that goes right there. Okay, so using it to put a parallel with wax, use the hole on the left, see the picture, guide the belt along and then on the pulley and then back. Okay, so up, around the pulley, and back, probably around the motor. There. Okay, up and around. and then around. Okay, pro tip, temporarily push the Y-axis motor cable to the bottom of the extrusion. Oh, I'll just shove it down there for now. Okay. The outdated control board and the V6 hot end. V6 is fine if you're using it within its envelope, in my opinion. Nope. I think too many people expect too much of it. It's solid as is. It's just, you know, it's an old design. It's showing its legs. Okay, so take the Y-belt tensioner, bigger the two, insert the M3 nut all the way, use the screw pulling technique, then the second end over. Okay, so doing this again. Trying to get you in all the way. There we go. Okay. Okay. That goes like that. Better than use. $2. Real Vorons will be delivered tomorrow. Looking at the calendar, that shouldn't be a thing, but okay. Okay. And then we put a M310 in there. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yeah. Go there. Oop, okay. I'm going to cheat a little bit here. I'm going to put you in, get it started, but loose. Okay, so now you can flop around everywhere. And put you over here, go around the pulley. Ooh, this pulley's tight. How much slack? Did I not give myself enough slack here? I don't think I gave myself enough slack here. Oh wow, these are way too... Whoa. Yeah, I did not give myself anywhere near enough slack here. Okay. I over-tightened these by too much. Okay, let's fix this. Way too much. No, that's the right side. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Okay, now I just need to line this up. Right up here. And then this big long guy, I'm assuming, goes through the middle here and holds it all together. So. Yes, I didn't have any extra screws or nuts. You can loosen the idler bit too. Yeah, that's true. I think we're okay. Because there's play in the belt. There's enough. There's slack in the belt that I can tension up if I need to now. Okay, so we got that. The M3 through, okay. Aligning the Y-axis. Okay, so. Okay, I gotta move you over. Okay, so. Overhead. Almost. A little bit more. Make sure the belt is placed in the axis of both top and bottom. To adjust the belt tension, release the screw and move it. There we go. Yeah, I'm holding the gummies ransom because personally, I'm not a gummy fan. I'm not a fan of gummy candies. I just not. So, if you want me to eat gummies, I'm gonna make you pay for it by liking the smash button. There we go. Doesn't say anything about Loctite, so I'm not using any Loctite. Okay, let's see what Prusa has to say about tensioning. Using a finger on your left hand, push the belt on your left hand. Make sure you use your left hand. If you use your right hand, the printer won't work. Push down. Some force should be needed to bend the belt, but don't try to overstretch the belt as you might damage the printer. You can adjust the tension. Yeah, see, they just say, you know, just kind of wing it. Which that's kind of like my go-to for belt tension. It feels okay. Go a little bit more. You can always easily adjust it later. There we go. It's a long span, so getting no doggo, no liking. Well, the problem is, oh, I'm tied in. Shoot. Let's see. The problem with the doggo is I'm the only one home. Coda! Coda, you want to be on TV? Hey, you want to be on TV, buddy? Come on. Come here. You want some pets? Coda. Nope. He's literally just sitting at the front door moping because I'm the only one home. Mama's not home, and if Mama's not home, he's not happy. How much battery do I got on this thing? That should be okay. Make the belt go burr. Oh. Like, it's smooth motion. It sounds a little grungy because they use oil, not grease. But the actual motion is, like, smooth. It's 180 units of... Yeah, it's 14 tomatoes. That's how much tension you need. Okay, testing the Y belt. Use the... Oh, to test the belt. Use the pliers to hold the X... Oh, okay. Actually, I want to try this. I've never seen this. Okay. So hold the shaft. Move the Y carriage towards your hand. If the belt is stretched properly, you should feel resistance and the Y carriage shouldn't move at all. If the belt is too loose, it will deform, create a wave, and jump over the teeth. Oh. Okay, so I guess tension needs some more. Try that again. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's quite a bit of force needed to move that. I've never seen that tension. I've never seen that before. I'm gonna go one more just to be safe. There we go. Okay, we're gonna roll with that. Haribo time. Carefully open the bag with the Haribo sweets. High level of noise might attract nearby predators. You need to split these into 8 groups according to the upcoming chapters. Each chapter requires a specific amount of bears. See the picture. You must, for y-axis, you must eat 15%. Well, I'm not at 500 likes. So, unfortunately, these bears are going uneaten. So, yeah, is what it is. What's in these anyways? It's supposed to be, I'm trying to diet right now, so this is probably not too good for me. How much sugar is in these? It's in check. Sanity. How much sugar is in these? Let me know. Okay. 502, great. Okay, I will eat 1. Okay, this isn't good for, I'm trying to actually be somewhat healthy and avoiding sweets and pop and whatnot. So, I'm not a fan of gummy candy, so we will give these a go. Kids and grown-ups love it so. The original since 1922. We're gonna go with the orange, I guess. Orange? I don't know where it is. So. These are chewy. They're juicy, but they're chewy. Not bad. I'll spend 10 minutes eating them all, though. They are good. They are good. I'm not a huge fan of gummy candies, it's just personal preference, but they are acceptable. Hey, y-axis done. Check your compare it to the picture. Does that look like that? Yes, we are good. Okay, X-axis time. So, we're gonna need these. Where did I put the box of printed parts? Oh, under the bed. Okay, let me put the bed on the printer. There we go. So we need these parts. X-axis, I guess it's just like 2 parts. That Prusa orange. Part of me was kind of hoping I got the black kit, but you know what? I will admit I am a wee bit nostalgic for the Prusa orange. It is the Trident is Prusa Mint orange. Or actually, where's the Trident now? Oh, it's back there. So, next like 550 likes. I've never got 1,000 likes on a video, but I don't think we have enough people here. 1 bearing is on the right side and 2 bearing on the left side. I'll see where build the whole. Yep, I do know that. Remember, I built a bonsai. A bonsai is basically a scaled down Prusa. So I'm not completely unknown to this motion system. Okay, bags, garbage. Let's try and keep this area somewhat clean. Okay, where's my bag for E-axis? What is the E-axis? Not extruder, E-axis. Okay, so X-axis and spare. Porn bots are back. 1,000 likes and we'll do a dedicated gummy eating stream at 1,000. Okay, so I'm gonna need some bearings. It looks like 2, 3, 4. Well, I got more. Okay, well, I'm gonna need the gloves again. What time is it? 6:08. Okay. 480 calories. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not eating a whole pack. Is anyone not familiar with the gummies that do the bad thing when you eat all of them? I don't think no, those are the sugar-free gummies. See, the problem is I wear the gloves so I don't get like the oils and the grease on my hands. But then the problem is I touch the keyboard and I touch the stream deck with the gloves that have the grease and oil. So when I take the gloves off, I get the grease and oils on the hand. Okay, so we need X motor end. Okay, and we need that, and we need that. Okay, so that. Well, I just unboxed the whole kit, so I'm assuming we're using the whole kit here. Okay, so insert the linear bearing, so 4 of them, into the printed parts. Make sure the first bearings, you need to push all the way down. Don't try to push the bearings from the other side. There is a rim. Oh, okay, so go from the top. Okay, so push 4 of them in. Should invite Steve Builds if you want to do a gummy eat down. He's a gummy connoisseur. I've had Steve on the stream before. So, oh, speaking of that, Thursday will be the members only stream. It might be a little bit later in the afternoon, I'm not too sure. But Friday, I know originally, like, for those that don't know, my regular stream schedule is Tuesdays and Saturdays. And they're usually build streams or project streams, right? I'm gonna start, might this Friday, probably, maybe this Friday, for sure by next Friday. I'm gonna do streams on Fridays too. Not a full 3-hour stream, maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours, we'll see. But I am gonna start streaming on the Saturdays, and they're just gonna be, or on the Fridays, and it's just gonna be like a print and chill stream where we just kind of hang out, print something and just kind of talk. Like, I'm not gonna build anything, no big projects or anything, except for one-off builds. So Fridays will still be if I get like a standalone printer that's like an unbox and put together and build in one print stream, because apparently the KPS3 did ship finally. But when I don't have one-off stuff, Fridays are just going to be a regular print and chill stream. So I think we'll roll with that. So that goes in there, that goes in there, and you want 45 like that. Okay. So align front to back with the holes. Okay. Anchor printer. They only sent those out to promoters. They didn't send them out to reviewers. So I don't have one. Okay. Oh, my glove. Okay, so those are at the bottom now. Okay. Okay, second pair of bearings should be seated at the rim, close to the bottom on both. Oh. 1 second here. Yeah, those aren't moving. Whatever. Apparently there's supposed to be a gap between them, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. I pushed them to the bottom. You press bearings against a flat surface for easier insertion. Actually, 1 second here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can separate them. Yep, there we go. Haha, you can move them. There we go. Okay. Easy peasy. Okay. So that and that. Okay. Tensioner. Put a nut in there. When will the members stream? It'll be Thursday. Keep an eye out. 4 or 5 p.m. probably. Okay, and that's the M330, which I'm assuming it's this guy. Insert the square nut all the way in, insert the M2 screw for now. We do not need to adjust. Leave a 2mm gap between the screw head and the plastic part. Okay. Oop. Okay. And that gets a... Oop. Thoughts so far? I have about a millimeter. Grabs a ruler. A millimeter is 40 thou. You can measure a millimeter easily with a scale. It's not hard. Like I routinely use these scale like when I was at work for like not quite thous, but it goes down to like focus. Like fractions of an inch, like thous. You can see all the ticks there. And it's relatively... You'd be surprised how good your eyes are sometimes. Okay. So put that in. Put the idler in. And then we use a M318, which is... I've had a Prusa Mark III for years and I've not had a rebuilt once. Yeah, I've heard okay things. Like I'm not too concerned. Okay, so now we need the long rods. Oh, the short ones are for Zed. Okay. Several paper towels to wipe the oil and grease from the bearing surface while they're. Okay. Oh. Okay, wipe grease from the outside of the bearings with a paper towel. Oh, these ones. Okay, I see. We're getting ready for the X-axis. It looks like. Oh, Steve's here. Everyone say hi, Steve. Up. That's all garbage. By the way, I think somebody asked if these are the Masumi bearings. I guess they changed the brand. I seen a thing where they changed what bearings they were using because they couldn't get Masumi bearings. These are Masumi bearings, so. I don't like gummies. I'm not a fan of gummy candy. I don't know if it's... I'm just not a fan of gummy candy. Hey, I ate the gummies. I did eat one. Don't you be lying. Don't you be spreading false rumors. I did eat a gummy. They are okay. I'm just personally not a fan of gummy candies. Is this kit from... Yeah, this kit's from last year. Okay, so wipe the grease from the outer surface. It's not grease, it's oil, but okay. Position the bearing so that you can see the 2 rows of balls like in the picture. Make a mark with a permanent marker on the outer surface in the middle of the 2 rows of balls. Okay, so... What do you mean I'm not following the manual correctly? Oh, you're talking about the gummies. Oh. Not my fault. Okay, so I gotta mark little lines. Between where the bearings are. Okay. Well, I've already opened them, so I can't send you the gummies. I don't think open gummies will go across the border too well, Steve. Okay. So it looks like on the bottom we put 1 and on the top we put 2. Okay. Okay. Please be careful, gently insert the rods. Done that in case you manage to push the balls out. Count, okay. The holes, printed part must be clean. Inspect the holes. Okay, so. Gotta make sure these are clean, so. Okay, and then, okay, so insert the rods fully into the printed parts. Okay, fully. we go. Okay. I don't need no rubber mallet. They're in all the way. Easy. They're in all the way. Just use the caveman Ooga Dooga strength. Okay. So, not right. Right, okay. So now we need my motor for my x-axis. Get rid of this box. I don't want my mic dying on me again. I don't know why it didn't charge. I left it plugged in charging. Okay. Okay, so get that started for now. David 10, thank you, appreciate it. I've built 3 Prusa Mark III printers, my first 4 on LTOs. Do you think you'll be able to build it with no issues? You should be fine. Honestly, the LDO kit is the simplest way to build a Voron, because it has everything. It's honestly not that hard of a build. Yeah, it's a long build. There's a more involved in building one of these than one of these, that's for sure. But it's still not that bad. Okay, prepare the M38. Okay, well, I've only got 3 screws left. Okay, so that down. Okay. I will say I am really digging this orange. Yes, it's petchy, but I am really digging this orange. Didn't you just build a Prusa on your stream, Steve? Or you rebuilt one? Okay. So prepare the mod, place the shown, insert the screws and tighten them so that the positions are at the back of the hole. Okay, so. Okay. God dang it. Okay. If we hit 600 likes, I'll have one more candy. We gotta hit 600 likes for me to eat the candy. Because I'm not a huge fan of Haribo. Well, gummies in general. So, you want me to eat the gummies, you gotta pay for it by liking that smash button. And also, gentle reminder, if you have not entered for the draw to win 3 spools of Jesse filament from Printed Solid, who provided the kit for this build series, so shout out to David and Printed Solid. If you want your chance to win 2 prizes, so there's 2 prizes of 3 spools of filament from Printed Solid. Link is in the description. It's also pinned in chat. I'm holding the gummies for ransom. Damn right I am. Haribo. Haribo or Haribo? Haribo. Haribo? 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 Haribo. You do not have to be present to win. However, you can only enter during the stream itself. That's how I usually do it. Have you seen the KPS3 Quarks Y conversion? I have not yet, but if there's a Quarks Y conversion for it, I'm interested because I have one on the way. Haribo. Haribo. Guys, they're gold barren. Gold barren. I don't know what's gold barren mean. Yeah, close enough. Close enough. I'll give you guys partial credit. I'll eat one. Okay, Z-axis. They're just gummy. I find them too tough. There's like, I don't know if the center is like too tough. I don't know. These are like year-plus old gummies too, so. Ah. All right. There's really not a lot in the Z bag here. Just a whole bunch of screws. Okay. So, warning, printed parts aren't the same. The left and right part. Oh, there are two pieces. Okay, so let me double check here. So they say L and R, I'm assuming. L, R. Okay. Okay. So for the following steps, place the printed parts next to the frame. Tighten each part with an M310 screws. Don't oversight in case increased resistance. Try to. Okay. So I'm gonna put gantry. Oh, is my phone going off? Oh geez. Oh my god, that's a lot of spam. I love how YouTube's like, by the way, did you know you're live on your channel right now? I'm like, really? I did not know that. I gotta get more of these little magnetic cups. Okay, so M310s. I need sick foam. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And we are putting these on, so. Left, right. Oh, good, they're tapped. Okay. Left, other left. Oh, dang it, I can't use the, no room. Okay, tighten each part. Don't use excessive strength. Okay. I like your finger rotation skills. Okay then. Saint Ladder. It's Tom S. That's how I say it. I always screw up his name. So he's Tom S. Or Tom's 3D. Is Prusa using socket heads or button heads? They're using socket heads, but they're recessed in, so you kind of. I haven't come across a single button head yet. Personally, I like button heads because there's more surface area to them, but it's like a design choice, really. In this case, it's fine because there's no gap underneath, so you're just pushing right on plastic against metal. The problem is when you have an extrusion and you have this slot here, you want to spread the force out because otherwise you're putting all that force and you could crack the plastic, which is a common issue on the V-Minion, I found. Sand ladder. Sand ladder. Sand ladder. Sand ladder. Sand ladder. Sand ladder. Tom. His name is Tom. Okay. so, ooh, we got these little, okay, so we get our Z motors. Uno. Dos. That's not a Z motor. Dos. Okay. Note, Z-axis motor has different cable length. The shorter one must be on the left side. Okay, so that is left. That is right. Okay, remove the trapezoidal nuts. Do not throw them away. You will need these. Okay. Put that in the box. When you ask Tom to pronounce Nero 30, you can still call me. Yeah, if he keeps calling me Voron guy, I'm going to keep calling him Tom Salamander. I joke. I kid. Okay, so new kits no longer have trapezoidal nuts on the motor rods. They are included in the motor package. Oh, okay, so I got an older kit. Okay, so that goes off, and those little doodads go on. So let's put those on. Bye, Steve. Did you screw on? Oh yeah, screw on. So. These are annoying to put on. What time are we? Are we coming up near the end? Try and get at least the gantry installed. Get the gantry, or get the X gantry in, and I think we'll call it there. And then next week, we'll put the tool head together and wire things up. And then the week after that, this is probably going to be a 3-stream series, I think. That's kind of my hope. Okay, so that's off. Those there. Okay. So shorter wire on the left, longer on the right. And we put the nuts on there. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Steve is the guy with the beard, yeah. He's the guy with the gray beard. Tom is veering into resin printing. I used to have resin for a bit. Like, he's been playing with resin for a bit, if I'm not mistaken. But here's the thing, there's really not a lot in 3D printing. Like if you're like a content reviewer, right? Like I build stuff a lot, right? I build a lot of printers on my stream. That's kind of my shtick. But if you're a reviewer, let's be honest, in terms of like 3D printers, there hasn't really been much new in a while. Yeah, wires are towards the frame. Like it's been pretty, you know, you can only have so many Ender clones and V-wheel bed flingers. Get 2 screw starts so I can flip it up. Laser renting. But yeah, at least with resin, there's like a bunch of new stuff kind of in the works. Clones of clones of clones. Yeah. Don't cross red. Okay, that ain't go. Not enough room. Small business injection molding with CO cast. I'll have to take a look at that. That is my background. I built plastic injection molds for 7 years before going all in on the YouTubes. So I will check that out. Back here. What do you think my opinions are? Reliability. Ease of use and reliability are honestly where it's at. The moment somebody can actually put a 3D printer to market that is literally fire and forget without having to ever adjust first layer height, or like the moment somebody can put a printer to market, you win. And honestly, I don't think FDM will be that. I think I'm pretty much stealing the words from, was it Melt Zone podcast? I can't remember. It was Tom that said it, or Stefan. That FDM, there's too many variables for it to be a FDM will always be hobby, because there's too many variables for this to be like something everyone has in their house. Plus, unless you plan on only printing stuff off of things, printables, Thingiverse, whatever, you need CAD skills. Like you see, oh yeah, I got a 3D printer. I can, replace that button on my refrigerator. The problem is you need CAD skills to do that, which a lot of people don't have. So yeah, I don't think it'll ever be like mainstream, but I would like to see reliability and fire and forget, where it just, you load file, go. You never have to watch it. Because even, in my borons, I don't really watch the first layer, but I still, every now and then you get a print that's not good. So okay, so we got that on. Longer wire there. Trapezoidal nuts. Okay, so grab that. That. Okay. Let's change it up. Okay. Turn the upside down and insert. A nut there, nut there. Okay, so how the heck are you supposed to put that? Really? Okay. Go gadget. Pain in the butt. It's not even close to going in. What the heck? No, I had it in the right way. Okay, well. Okay, there we go. I'm telling you, these nuts are a pain. These nuts are a pain. It's only a couple. Well, yeah, it's only a couple, but it's still a pain in the butt. Ah. As somebody who's been using heat sets for a while, it just feels archaic. See, I said these nuts and the porn bots show up. Dang it. Be gone, thoughts. Bots. No, these are Misumi bearings. Okay. So that, they go on from the top and they use M318s. So, okay. There, goes there. Okay. Have I used plater? I have not. Okay, besides the x-axis, prepare for the following step. The smooth 320 rods, okay. Okay, so carefully place the x-axis on the trapezoidal by rotating both screws simultaneously. Let the x-axis slide until both trapezoidal. If you feel any resistance, try to repeat the first. Reseat the axis first. Make sure. Now be very careful. Gently insert the remaining smooth rods. Okay. Okay. So, looks like I'm putting this on the nuts. The rods on the nuts. And bring them down until they are equal with the frame. Okay, is that equal? Sure. Okay, as long as my head's not crooked. And then put these in. Oh, they drop right onto those. Okay. And then top left, top right, and some screws. Place the left on top of the rods and align with the frame. Ensure the holes in the printed part are fully aligned with the holes on the frame. Use two M310s, tighten and don't use excessive strength. In case the increased resistance, try to screws from the other side to clean up the hole and repeat the step. Okay. So, nope, other way. Okay. I will say, you know, I'm not the biggest Pet G fan, but all these parts are like, yeah, there's ghosting on them, but it's a print farm pumping out mass production parts for, you know, hundreds of thousands of printers a year. I'm not really gonna, you know, end of the world complain about it. PIF parts are better, but what it is what it is. But no, all these parts, fuck, mint. I'm like having no issues. There's no, you know, warping on any of these parts. There's no defects that I'm seeing. Like every part just looks, just it works. It just goes in. So yeah, I'm, you know, I'm gonna replace them all with, you know, fancier parts later when I do a bear upgrade, but I'm actually other than square T-nuts. Joe, heat sets are the future. Go heat sets. Well, that's why they went PETG. They're running a massive print farm, and they were doing ABS before, and there was issues with, you know, warp because, you know, it's a massive print farm. Trying to keep either you got to enclose each printer or enclose each room. Okay, don't. Okay, what are we at? Well, you got 10 minutes. If we hit 700 likes in the next, you know, 10 minutes before the stream ends, I'll eat the last Haribo. Check the final picture. It looks pretty good, I think. I will say. So let me make sure nothing is binding. Oh yeah, that moves. That butter. That is actually pretty smooth, I will say. I don't know where my scale went. My good scale. Follow the manual. No, I'm gonna bribe you guys. Or hold it for ransom. Why would I follow the manual when I can use you guys for content? 80 mil. 80 mil. There we go. Voila! I think that's where we're gonna end up on the build for today. It's smooth. It's been going very smooth. Other than the rails being a little crunchy because they're oiled and not greased, but is what it is. It's called extortion. Exactly. Ever built a printer in standard colors before? This. Even my Vorons. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I've never built a Voron in black and red. The V Minion is minion colored because why not? Switch wire is random. The Bonsai is just black and whatever because I don't think there's any standard color for that. So yeah, so if you have not entered for the chance to win some printed solid filament, Jesse filament, enter now. Link is in the description. It's also pinned in chat. Also, if you got the chance, go check out Printed Solid themselves. They provided this kit right here for this stream series. So I would not have been able to do this without them. So go check them out. Go buy some filament, buy a printer, buy some accessories. Go shopping. Everyone likes shopping. So the question is, where can I put this? Because the problem is it's a bed flinger. It's a bed flinger. So we've got out to there, out to there. That is, how much movement do we got on this? That's there. We got 17 inches. Ooh. So, unfortunately, it's not going to fit in the LDO. That means the only one that might fit in is the Trident, maybe? Oh no, Zed would get me. Yeah, even then. Dang it. So I was just going to, honestly, because I'm going to print a bunch of ABS with this thing, and I want to see if I can melt the PATG parts. It says it can print ABS, so we're going to enclose it. I was just going to throw it in a Voron, but it being a bed flinger means it needs quite a bit of room on the Y-axis. So. Center table under the filament stacks. What do you mean? Well, I'm trying to replace this with a shelf. The problem is room, because my ceiling height and how much depth I have, it might be an issue, so. Engage the cardboard box. Yeah. Okay. Let's print some ABS, guys. Let's go. What am I going to do for dinner? How hungry am I? Do I want to cook something or do I want to be lazy? We'll see. Prusa applicator set. Ooh. Oh, it's got a little sploogey thing for packing in the bearings. That's cool. Would I have more space on sideways? Not really. Because their Voron frames are square. Craft dinner. I might have craft dinner. We'll see. I know I could print ABS. I'm just saying. I've heard horror stories of people printing ABS on these and closing them, and they closed them a little too well, and they actually did some melting. By the way, I do have, came with the kit. Oh no. I do have a Jesse sticker. So we're gonna put a Jesse sticker. I don't know. We'll take off the warning sticker, and we'll put a Jesse sticker there after once the build is done. Okay. Well, I might as well eat a Haribo. You know, you guys didn't get to 700 likes. I'm disappointed. I'll have a red one, I guess. Yeah, the fan shroud is ASA, I think. Spool holder is injection molded. Where the heck is the fan shroud? Oh, there it is. Yeah. That's the bed. This garbage. I will say these boxes are really nice that these all the components come in. Why do I have just random? Oh, that's probably for the thing. Extruder axis. So they call the tool head extruder axis. Okay, that kind of makes sense. It's been a good stream. And oh, it's always a good stream. Always a good stream. Power supply. Heat bed cables. USB. What's USB on this thing? Do they just include a USB cable just cuz, or? What's this? What screen do you get with this printer? Is it just a 12864? Yeah, it's just a 12864. Ooh, the old 12864. Oh, jeez. Remember these guys? Oh, jeez. Okay, you've got 2 minutes to enter for the draw. And a good DRAM SD card. Oh, that's right. There's no like, oh man. Marlin. I haven't used Marlin. 2004, yeah. I haven't used Marlin in, well, the last commercial printer that I got. Matt Shammy, too. Thank you. Appreciate it. You don't have gray compared to me, so you're good. Oh, man. I'm starting to get the gray. I'm starting to. I want to try and run this stock as long as I can. Just to kind of, like, I got to at least get the Prusa experience. Okay, I got the stickers. I got to print the, I'm literally going to build it, and then I'm going to print that. Let me find the model here. What is that demo print? The Nefertiti? Yeah. I'm literally going to load up the printer. Like, literally, first print is going to be this. I'm just going to send it with this. So, I don't have any... you know what? I'll load some orange Jesse filament in it, because, you know, I don't have some orange Prusa. And we're just going to send it. That's going to be the very first print on this thing. 15 minutes for that descent. What? It shouldn't be that long for donations. Gonna mod the shit out of it. Well, I'm gonna, that's the plan, is because a lot of people do mods to their Prusas. So the plan is to run this stock for a bit, and then we'll do, like, you put a Revo in it, we'll do Clipper, maybe do a bear mod, and then see if it's actually worth running. So the plan is to run this stock for a while, do a bunch of prints, and then put Clipper on it, see if there's any difference in print quality. Put a Revo in it, see if there's any difference in print quality. Do the bear mod, see if the bear mod is worth it. Because the bear mod, I could see, you know, this frame is a little, you know, I can, you know, let's see here. So it's just sitting flush. Like, there's a bit of flex there to the frame. Like, weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble. Like it's you know, thin aluminum plate. It weeble wobbles, but it doesn't go that fast. Oh, I'm not going to modify Marlin at all. I'm running bone stock. Whatever Papa Joey P thinks this machine needs is what it's going to run. Yeah, the frame isn't the best. The thing is, you could 4 pieces of extrusion if you wanted to just straight out swap it. The front and back plates are fine. These plates, I got no problem with the front and back plates. It's just this. But they're doing, you know, it's simple to make one single plate in terms of mass production. You know, this is just water cut and then run a single CNC op to engrave it and then drill the holes. Easy peasy. It's not that hard to pump out those frames, and then you need less printed parts to attach anything to. So it makes it a little bit simpler for a mass production standpoint to go with setup like this. Okay. The PSU holds. Oh yeah, that's right. The power supply attaches directly to the frame, doesn't it? I do like this power supply. I will say. Was it 240 watts, and it's passive cooled, and it's solidly enclosed with a built-in plug. I do actually like this power supply. I wonder if you can buy it OEM or if you gotta go through Prusa for it. Because the power supply for the Mini, the brick, is just a Meanwell. You can buy that. Okay, so let's do our draw. So if you have not entered, you have until I get around to closing it. Gantry goes X as a wobble side to side. But no, if you're printing and you got a lot of moving mass, that could wobble a bit, especially if it's on a table that wobbles. Also has power recovery. I gotta try that. I've never actually, here's the thing, the printers that I run, like right now, my 2 printers that I have set up for production, this guy, and they're both plugged into a UPS. So if the power goes out, as long as it's not out for more than 6 or 7 minutes, I can run both of them. And if the power's out longer than that, usually the print's gonna fail because the bed will cool and it'll detach. Okay, so if you have not entered, you have now. Okay, it's closed. They gave you an extra 2 minutes to enter. Jeez. It was being too nice. So how many entries do we got? We got 542 entries. So let's collect everyone. I will say though, so far, this build has been very solid. Good documentation. The printed parts that came with it were good. Really, the only issue we had with the one extrusion that was slightly kind of funky and it wasn't perfectly square sitting on the table that we fixed pretty much. Okay. Low level, you can get muted. So now we gotta wait for all the names to complete over. How long did it take? Whenever stream started. And that included, you know, some talking, going through the unboxing and whatnot. I'm not rushing this build. Like, I spent a couple minutes finicking to get everything perfectly level because one of the corners wasn't sitting flush, but okay. Yeah, don't spam unless asked to. When I tell you when to screw with the algorithm. Okay. So since this is a Prusa, how many printers have Prusa put out? They put out, how many printers do they have? Let's see here. Prusa. So Prusa has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 SKUs of printer. I need a number between 1 and 8. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 8. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh, hey, buddy. You want to come say hi? Come here. Come on, you can come say hi. 1 second. We got an interruption here. Oh, hey, buddy. Finally decided to show up, eh? There's a doggo. You gotta go outside? Yeah, I'll bring you outside in a minute. How you doing? Being all mopey because Mama's not home? Is that it? There you go. You okay? Wanna go outside? Is that it, or you just want pets? How you doing? Good? Okay. Okay, there we go. Let the doggo push the button. It works with the little guy. I don't think it works too good with the doggo. Okay, so we spun it 4 times, and now we shuffled 4 times. His ears better? They're getting better. My wife went and got some drops for him. She took him to the vet the other day. Did he come by himself? Yeah, he wants to go out, so stream's ending anyways. Okay, 1, 2, 3, roll! So this is for the first prize of 3 spools of filament. And by the way, there's a bunch of updates to the rules for draws with printed solid because apparently people are gaming it. So make sure you read the rules. Buck Wild! Congratulations. So let me grab your information here. There we go. Okay, first winner done. Okay. Congratulations, Buckwild. So remove. Okay. And then, so what do we have? We had 4 last time. So somebody give me a number between 4 and 14. I need a number between 4 and 14. And I'm going to use the 4th number. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Now, I'm going to, because I got you a captive audience right now and you guys can't go anywhere, just a heads up, there are updates to rules from Printed Solid because unfortunately, we can't have nice things and people are gaming the system with Printed Solid draws because apparently this is with other channels. Let me see here. So basically, only 1 prize per household every 90 days across all channels. So if you win a prize today, you cannot win a prize on another stream, okay? If it's Printed Solids giveaway, 1 prize per household every 90 days. All information is needed, so you need name, address, email. You'll send that to David. I don't want that info. If in Canada, phone number as well. No PO boxes, no army addresses, whatever. It's got to be a physical house. Because I guess people were gaming the system. So because we can't have nice things, there's additional rules. So yeah. Okay, now let's do the draw. 1, 2, 3, go, boom. And the winner is Chris T. Congratulations, Chris T. Let me grab your information and send it away. Yep. And there we go. Yay, everyone loves giveaways. I love giveaways. Okay, let me remove that. Edit. Remove that. Delete. Save. There we go. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Okay. So we are good there. Okay, congratulations to the winner. So yeah, so that is it for the build for today. There will be a stream Thursday for members only. So if you're a member of the channel or a Patreon supporter, there will be a members only stream. We'll probably just clean up the shop, shoot the shit. Usually the member streams, I don't like gatekeeping content. So anything that I do on a members only stream wouldn't be what I'd be considered normal content. So either I'm doing like some random job on a printer, like, you know, something I've done on stream before, done on a video, so nothing new. And it's just a chance to hang out with those that support the channel directly. Because I want to reward you somehow, but I don't want to gatekeep content behind a paywall. So other than videos a little bit early when I do videos, usually that's what we do as a monthly members only stream. And then on Friday, we'll do a little print and chill stream, maybe, if not this Friday, next weekend, or next week, we'll give it a shot, see how that goes. Probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, just hanging out, printing stuff, QA, that kind of thing. And then Friday or Saturday will be the Micron. We'll continue wiring the Micron, and then we'll be back on the Prusa next Tuesday. So busy. No, low level, you're not muted. So yeah, so shout out to Printed Solid for, yeah, I'll bring you outside in a minute. Shout out to Printed Solid for providing the kit for the stream series along with the prizes. So if you have not had the chance, make sure you check out Printed Solid, link below. And yeah, for anyone who donated to the stream or became a member of the channel or Patreon supporter, thank you for supporting me. You help me do the content I create and the things I do. I would not be able to do it without you. If you would like to help support the channel, there are links in the description as well, or consider becoming a channel member or a supporter. And then for everyone else, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Be safe out there, wash your hands, and cheers.